Hello, it's Dumplet here. Here's an item on geometry. We have this figure on the left, so take a look at that for reference. We have PS equals 16, OP equals 10, and then OT equals 6. Find the value of PR. Now credits to the Assistant Academy for this item. As usual, pause this video if you'd like to give this item a try. But if you're done, let us dive into the solution. Alright, so just by primary observations, we can kind of see that it actually uses a lot of probably theorems on circles, because obviously there is a circle, and we can kind of describe a lot of things here. We have like, okay, OT being a radius, and then O to P, just like a distance from a point to the center, and then we can kind of have two names for PT and PS over here. PT is going to be like a tangent to the circle because, well, by the definition of the tangent is always perpendicular to like the radius here. So OT is perpendicular to PT as given here. So we can deduce from this that PT is going to be a tangent. Now, and then PS over here, we call it a secant because it intersects the circle at 2 points, in this case point R and point S, and obviously there will be the nice power theorems to kind of help us form like relationships between the sides here. Alright, so by the power theorem, so here we have a tangent secant scenario, so PT is the tangent, PS is the secant. So by the power theorems, we're going to have PT squared. It's going to be equal to PR, which is the value that we want. So the PR is what we need. And then PS, we kind of know what PS is already, so which is 16. So that's nice for us. So in order to get what PR is, it would be very nice for us to know what PT squared is, or just PT in general. So that's going to be our second target. So obviously, we have to find a way to get PT. So we just kind of rely on the other given we have here. OP is 10, OT is 6. And we have a right angle here. All right. Right angled stuff, and we technically have triangle OTP. Right, I guess we can kind of expect Pythagorean theorem to be applied in this question because it does relate PT. In fact, it does help us get what PT squared is. All right, so we're gonna do Pythagorean theorem in triangle OTP over here. So that's the triangle we're gonna work on. So PT squared plus 6 squared. That's going to be equal to 10 squared. Again, that's just by Pythagorean. And just simply get what PT squared is. All right, so PT squared equals 10 squared, that's 100. 6 squared, that's 36. And that's going to be 64. I mean, you can take the square root. PT is positive or negative 8. But then again, it's a distance, so don't use a negative one. We're going to get PT is 8. But, I mean, we're going to square it again because we want PT squared and not really PT. So, I mean, we can just keep as PT squared equals 64. Alright, so everything is done. Everything now is done, so it's just a matter of us solving via algebra using, the value of PR, obviously. So PT squared equals PR times PS, that's from the power theorems. We're given PS to be 16, and we got from the Pythagorean theorem that PT squared is going to be 64. So 64 equals PR times 16. Divide both sides by 16. We're going to get that PR, which is the length that we wanted, to be equal to 4 units. And this will be our final answer. Hopefully you guys learned something new from this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!